Crypto Underground is back with another video. Welcome everyone to our nice and small crypto family. As you can see, we have almost 40 subscribers in less than a week, guys. Thank you very much for your great support. Welcome to this Crypto Underground channel. Here we are not only gonna cover Bitcoin, but also the best coins to trade right now. I am still sitting here in my short position, and I'm gonna update you, of course, once I'm gonna turn it back into a long position, since I am still very bullish for Bitcoin. But overall, of course, we want to trade all the big moves that Bitcoin is doing, and right now we are seeing, of course, a breakdown. So we're gonna have a look into that, guys, and of course when I will change into a long position, make sure to be subscribed on this channel, guys, and of course also check out the best exchanges to trade Bitcoin, to trade Ethereum, to trade all the altcoins that you want. You're gonna find all those exchanges here in the video description, and next to that, of course, we also have updates on new upcoming crypto projects, because we are also here to invest into the next meme coins that are coming up in the next coming days, weeks and months. So we have, of course, Mind of Pepe that is coming to an end, guys. So this is like the final chance to jump into this one. Links in the video description. We're gonna have a look into that, of course. And even if you're watching this video too late, so if you missed out on the newest ones that are upcoming and most likely are getting traded on Mexi Global Exchange, this exchange here where you can get access to the newest meme coins and altcoins, of course, I got you covered. There are some others that also are coming out very soon. As you can see also here on Mexi Global, new coins are getting listed every single day. So let's start with Bitcoin, guys. As expected, we had here this breakout to the downside, and I didn't expect it, of course, that we're gonna immediately break down here, and we were waiting for 4-hour closes below our support trend line, and this is exactly what happened. We had a perfect textbook trade opportunity here. First a breakdown, then we had another pump to retest here more or less the previous support trend line. Now new resistance at around 109k. Afterwards we have seen only downside, and this is exactly when I went short here, right before we had this move to the downside. And now, of course, the big question is, when will I close my trade? Because I still think that Bitcoin is overall in an uptrend. If we open up the global M2 money supply, you can see, let me adjust here a little bit this chart so you can see that better. So if we pull here the M2 money supply more or less to the price action of Bitcoin, you can see that also here on the M2 money supply we had a lot of times here consolidations to the basically sideways consolidation, or even corrections to the downside before we continue to go higher. So this is one of the main reasons why I believe that we will continue to go higher and higher, because Bitcoin, also based on the global M2 money supply, is very much correlated, and also we should expect to go higher and higher, same as the M2 money supply. I am currently looking out for another indicator of the global M2 money supply, because I just don't like that here too much. There is a better one, but I just cannot find it. And then next to that we have the rainbow chart of Bitcoin. Of course, this is an indicator that I like to see, because it tells us in the bigger picture where we are trading at, and of course where our support and resistance targets. So based on that, we could be seeing, of course, for the worst case, a full retracement down to the green moving average, or to the blue one where we also bottomed out the previous time. That would take Bitcoin down to 92k or even down to 82k. I don't expect that. I think that we're most likely gonna maximum see $92,000, but already at this range here at around 94 to 97k, we should have a lot of support if we don't get here a big bounce, because it is possible that Bitcoin will create next a potential head and shoulders pattern, and the breakout target would be, of course, all the way down here at around 97 to 92,000 dollars if we would create that. It's still too early to tell, but we're gonna see what will happen. And on top of that, if we switch over into the weekly time frame and we open up here the ribbons, so basically the moving average ribbons, you can also see that Bitcoin very often, when it comes down, it bounces off at the top side of those ribbons, or also at the bottom line. So far we never had one single weekly close below the ribbons here, so basically the moving average ribbons here on the weekly time frame, we always came down but never closed a single weekly candle below. So in theory we could drop all the way close to the top side, currently at around 94, also matching perfectly with our targets here. And of course also the worst case scenario, the bottom line, which is at 83k, which I don't expect that to be tested, but here at around 94, $95,000 area, it's very likely that Bitcoin could see a retracement down there. So this is for the immediate short term, guys, for Bitcoin. Also here over on the 4 hour, let me pull away here the waves chart. We don't need that here in the immediate short term. So also here you can see that we are entering into this red zone. So yes, I am about to switch over into a long position. I will update you then, of course, as well. I think that catching a long down here at around 102 to 103k is not a bad idea. Of course, no financial advice, just what I'm doing. And also maybe we're gonna see a retest here of $106,000 to $105,000 in the not so distant future, because we are of course still in an uptrend, but we are entering here into this red zone where of course we could get at least a nice bounce from it. And I'm basically waiting for that buy signal to switch over into a long position here, because overall the trend is of course still to the upside. And also, guys, Mind of Pepe is coming to an end. So today was basically the day of the final pre-market price. Now, if you want to jump in before it is launching, you have 2 days left, but the price will be the same like on the exchange listing. So once this one is coming out, this is going to be the official exchange listing price. So far, people could be buying in, of course, at lower costs, and also you could stake those coins for a high API to get a lot of rewards here. In form of those tokens. And this one is launching probably in 2 days. We will see, maybe also later on, but at least during the next 2 days you have time to buy, but at the regular listing price on the exchange once this one is coming out. So stay tuned for Mind of Pepe. And if you missed out to buy cheaper, then of course Solexi is still running. This is the next big one with over 42 millions raised so far. So insane amount of funds that they have raised. A lot of people have invested into this coin. 16 days to buy during the pre-market phase before also this one here is launching on major exchanges, and of course on DEXs as well. I keep you updated on this one here as well. And then we have also a completely new one, which is called Snorter. This is a new Solana meme coin trading bot. At least this is what it should be at the end. It has of course also the narrative of a meme coin, but also it's gonna be a trading AI bot as well. So we're gonna see what happens with this one here as well. If you want to invest, you can connect here a wallet that you want to use, like Coinbase wallet or MetaMask, and definitely buy and stake those coins, because as you can see, if we go over to staking, the API is at around 1040%, which is of course insane. So I am currently buying with staking rewards in order to lock in those coins that I'm getting until this one will be launching. And they just are starting right now. As you can see, they are just starting right now. It's one of the smallest one out there, but you can already see now in different crypto websites that this Snorter bot, so this Snorter meme coin, is already getting hyped a lot, because it's also gonna have this sniping launch tool and of course copy trading launch tool as well. So here we have basically something like an all-in-one detector or AI bot in one, and this of course also makes me bullish about the project itself. So easy and simple how to invest into this one here as well, guys. My favorite is still Bitcoin Bull. This one is going to be a Bitcoin meme coin correlated to the price of Bitcoin. If you want to invest into those coins, guys, links in the video description. No financial advice, just my own opinions. And of course, everywhere high risk, whatever you're doing. If you're trading with longs and shorts, you have risk. If you're buying into new coins, you have risk, and so on. But no risk, no fun, guys. That's why stay tuned for future updates. Thank you for watching, and Crypto Underground over for now.